I can do some shuffling too. Look out, man, what you gonna do?
Look out, boys, it's coming through.
Yeah, man, yeah, man.
Hello again and welcome back to another one, and today we have a couple of topics to cover. One centered on the bombshell that dropped recently involving Diddy and Cassie, and 50 Cent didn't hold back. He took to social media to stir the pot following every update, and while this was on, Joe Budden has been getting blasted and exposed for how he's handled the news due to the fact that rap fans are aware of his relationship dynamic with Diddy, and boy, the roasting session has been on, as many have concluded that this is proof that Joe Budden is officially what they've known for some time now, a sellout, and we'll expand on this in a moment. Today we also have more from O'Shea Jackson Jr., aka Ice Cube Jr., who recently spoke on the most iconic opening line in hip-hop linked to Eminem, and we'll get to this later. So starting with Diddy, when news hit the web that Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy for years of abuse and essay during their relationship, the internet was turned upside down, and users started pulling clips dating back decades of stories about Diddy that paints him in a negative light. In fact, this meme went viral. This is Tupac walking up to Biggie in heaven right now.
Hey, you know they got your mans. They got your mans on assault charges. Yeah, the you be hanging with. The you be hanging with. Oh, it's defender. And it was your mans. He was your boy. You grew up with him. That's crazy, man. You ain't know what he was doing? You ain't feel bad at all? Like no guilt, none of that.
And 50 Cent wasted no time to react to the news. Damn, brother love, brother love, brother love, you out here looking crazy as an MFer, laughing my bum off. Looking crazy was an understatement when you read the details of the lawsuit, but the drama was cut short, as roughly one day after the lawsuit was filed, reports hit the web that Cassie and Didi have reached a settlement. A rep for Didi told us in a statement, "We have decided to resolve this matter amicably," and Vlad was bamboozled when this report hit the web. In my 15 years of covering the news, I've never seen anyone settle a lawsuit as fast as Diddy settled with Cassie. Now, initial reports before the settlement claimed that Diddy's team reported that Cassie's been shaking him down and demanding for $30 million for the past 6 months before the filing, and 50 Cent wasted no time to react to the news of the settlement. He shared this on IG, LOL laughing emoji. He paid that money real quick. Should have done that before the sharks saw the blood in the water, and here they come in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Every woman he put his hand on. And this blew up on Twitter. I love that the only two people that has immunity from 50 Cent are Eminem and Dr. Dre. Every other person on the planet can be his victim, loudly crying and laughing emojis. But unlike 50 Cent, most of the hip-hop media journalists / personalities zipped it, and even AK was going off on them on Twitter. That Diddy news broke, and all them blue checks MFers who usually under my blog and the shade room ain't said a peep. I might have to fall back off this story too. I ain't trying to get my car exploded on some Kid Cudi-ish or done like Tupac. And users on social media set their sights on Joe Budden, since he usually has a lot to say about others. When news like this breaks out and users already knew what was coming, they just needed Joe Budden to confirm their thoughts. At first, he started waffling about peace.
I had to do a little bit of editing because y'all almost got me. Them blogs would have had a field day with that podcast this morning. Nope. Sometimes you got to protect your peace and your co-host's peace.
And here's a snippet from the podcast that started a roasting session.
But I be wondering this too at home. Do y'all need anybody to say that all of those things are horrifically mortifying? Y'all didn't need Joe Budden for that, right? Y'all don't even want me for a music review.
You have a relationship with Puff. You're known to skirt certain things when it comes to Puff.
But that's the reason.
But it's people that signed to Puff that got a podcast. So if you want somebody to talk about Puff and you think somebody gonna pull punches or not say nothing, go talk to them first.
Because that's my thing, right? Like, for as much praise as I give Hove and a Puff and a Dame and just for all of the praise, right? Again, back to podcasters keeping some of their thoughts private and just like not having to share everything. I don't feel like I need to come in here and have word vomit about my discernment when it comes to some of the evil that goes on in the industry. nor do I think I'm the mascot and spokesperson to be the deliverer of news for some of the evil that goes on in the industry, or some of the treacherous, some of the things that are not made not so public, right? Like, I don't think the public would react well if they knew all of the locker room behavior of football players.
And users came for his neck. Dudes has mad opinions on R. Kelly and Trey songs. Dudes talked about Megan and Tory until it was over, but now he about nothing but the music. Just say I ain't trying to get lined up. We understand. And users aren't letting this slide. Anytime it's anything bad about the boy Diddy, trust Joe to get to tap dancing. All of a sudden, he don't know he the biggest platform or why people want to hear him weigh in. That's someone he looks up to, and he has more grace for him. So we gotta take that. And apparently Joe Budden would make Chris Brown look like a rookie right now. Bro done lost his way. Tap dance king. Mr. I speak the truth, no one controls me is certainly in a bind right now. Show me who you can't criticize and I'll show you who owns you. He's just like Charlemagne, a coward sellout who also has his own history of abusing women that he wants to keep hidden. This is the real Joe Budden. Perhaps it hit close to home for Joe Budden if you've seen reports from a few years back. Who knows for sure? And more on this note, Joe Budden, you had multiple episodes on Jonathan Majors and Meg, but now that it is Puff, you're, quote, not the one to speak on it, and the industry been weird? Boy. And check this out, he tap danced like we all knew he would, lol, shake my head. And some have shared throwbacks like this exposing Joe Budden. Here's Joe Budden before the industry ties fully locked in, saying he would call out Diddy, how things change.
If Puff was still out here practicing some of those same business habits, I would kill him. And let me tell the audience that privately and in confidence, him and I have spoken, and he applauds that I come in here and say whatever the fuck I want to say regarding him. He don't hold me to that. I'm respectful, but I tell the truth. You think he loved what I had to say when that May shit was going on? He didn't. But guess what? It's my job to talk to the people. I don't run and hide when the topic comes. I'm gonna tell you what I think. And hopefully the people that love me and respect me know that I'm doing my job and it's nothing personal. The end.
Much later.
I can do some shuffling too. Look out, man, what you gonna do?
Look out, boys, it's coming through.
Yeah, man, yeah, man.
But what are your thoughts? Is it true? Budden a sellout? Here's an exercise for you guys. If this was a case about Drake and a 25-year-old, would Joe Budden say that he's not one to speak on it? Moving on, Ice Cube Jr. recently reacted to the tweet, what's the most iconic first line of a rap song? And according to him, it is, y'all act like you never seen a white person before. Eminem from The Real Slim Shady. And since his dad is Cube, some are wondering, and your daddy's never mind. And this caught his attention. That Eminem line is hilarious to me, it is okay. Also, everyone expects me to pick my dad with every rap question, so sometimes I like to switch it up to give my life variety. But over to you guys, what is the most iconic first line of a rap song in your opinion? Share your thoughts below, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.